Hello Soul Warriors, welcome back. Today I'm going to be teaching you my #1 energy hack. Probably not something that you knew before. Unless you're in my Soul Warrior Society membership. If you are a member of the Soul Warrior Society, click away. You already know about this. If you're not, you really should sign up because we meet 5 times a month. We do sound baths, we do workshops, we do meditations, ceremonies. It's really incredible, really healing. You meet a lot of really cool people. So you should definitely sign up below if you haven't. So anyway, this thing is going to change your life. And in order for me to explain it to you, I have to kind of tell you, well, I have to give you a little background on it. So the human body. The human body is functioning the best when it is having a strong connection with earth and sky. Earth is the only mother, sky is the only father. The people who are your parents or guardians in this lifetime are just actors in this play because you are an infinite soul that will have many incarnations after this and has had many incarnations before this. So you've had a ton of different parents and you always will. So the only constant while you're on the earth plane is earth being your mother and sky being your father, okay? And we'll talk more about sky later. For now, I want to talk about, in a different video, I want to talk about earth in this video. And so to be your fullest functioning self, you need to be so connected with earth all the time. Now, that doesn't mean go out and ground and earth, like actually go earthing, which is amazing. And if you live somewhere warmer than where I do in the Midwest, you should definitely go do that right now if it's not snowing. But you don't even have to earth or ground in order to be fully connected with earth at all times. So you need to think about earth as your outlet. So if you're the computer, earth is the outlet. Now, if you do things that pull you away from earth, so for example, eating like crap, treating your body like crap, constantly worrying about all these things that don't actually matter, constantly having anxiety about what's going to happen to you, feeling depressed about things that have happened to you. All of these things are signs of being ungrounded and disconnected from the earth. So if you regularly engage in emotions that involve worrying, anxiety, depression, these things, chances are the connection's not that strong. And just to give you a little background on myself, I used to have horrible anxiety, horrible depression. I didn't even think that I would be able to go to college or like be away from my parents' house because it was so bad. And then over time, I learned these techniques and now I don't experience, I know it's crazy. I wish that young Mina could hear me saying this right now, but I don't experience worry and anxiety anymore. I just don't. I don't worry about what's going to happen to me. If something negative happens to me, my first thought is, oh, well, I'm always protected. So whatever this is, like, I'm sure it's going to work itself out. Just ultimate detachment from outcome. And the reason I could get there was what I'm teaching you today is like the biggest step. There's a ton of other things. Join the membership. It's all in there. But this is the #1 thing. Okay. So you need to reconnect with earth every day. And this is what you're going to do. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to feel to the root chakra and then to the chakra below that one, which I call the Enam chakra, but other people call it Earth Star chakra and kind of other stuff. Connect to that one. So that one is a few inches even below the root. So that one's like completely outside your physical body. You're going to imagine because that chakra is where you and earth dance. It's where I see this like kind of like yin and yang flow. It's where you and earth kind of do this flow together. And so you want to open up that chakra, just imagine opening up, and then you want to start to feel the umbilical cord that goes all the way down to the earth's core. You're almost like tapping that, kind of like when you're gonna get your blood drawn and they kind of like tap your vein and then suddenly you see the blood flowing in. That's exactly what it feels like. You suddenly feel this golden energy just whoop, coming like through the root chakra all the way up the spine. So you want to pull this in and you want to just let it flow through you, and you want to just saturate yourself in this energy. I highly recommend you doing this right when you wake up in the morning, for sure. And then whenever throughout the day, again, you know, you start to get worried again about stuff, kind of anxiety, feeling out of control, feeling lost and confused. Every time you start to get pulled out of that again, do this again. So this is a grounding technique that you don't even need to be physically on the earth to do. Now, an extra thing you can do is use this energy as a fuel to help you with whatever affirmation you're working on. So let's say you're looking for love. In order to truly find the right partner for you, you have to be it already. You have to have it already, right? You have to be love in order to really attract unconditional love. You have to be that. So then in the morning, as you're like doing this and you're letting this earth energy kind of like flow through you and fill you back up, then you can say with affirmation, I am love, and saying it over and over again. Or maybe you're saying, I am protected, I am safe, I am worthy, I am inherently worthy, I am inherently deserving. So whatever affirmation you want to use, and if you didn't see my last video about effective ways to be a light leader in 2022, I do touch on this and like desire and stuff. So go check that out. If you haven't already, you'll know more about why we need to use desire to kind of figure out where we're lacking and we have scarcity mindset, scarcity vibration. So don't leave the spot until it is solidified, until you feel so powerful, so good, so full. You almost feel like a different person. You feel like, oh my God, wow, in this moment, I'm so safe, I'm so protected, I'm so worthy. I don't feel any type of resistance whatsoever to anything. I feel amazing. Don't leave that spot until you feel like that. Now, if it takes you like 30, 45 minutes, 1 hour, imagine how depleted you were. That's how long it took you to get back up to 100%. So in this way, filling yourself up with this life force, it's like plugging in the battery and getting back up to 100%. And please don't leave until you're at 100%. And again, that's just this euphoric feeling of like, wow, I feel like unstoppable right now. Use this hack. And I don't see a lot of people really talking about it, but I do this every day and I feel incredible. And miracles, I remember the first time I did it, miracles started happening to me right, left, and center. When you feel inherently like you have it all, then all will come and you don't have to do anything. And I really want you to know that the best probable outcome is always happening if you declare it, if you allow it. And your higher self, all they want for you is the absolute best. So no one and nothing is out to get you. Any negative event that happens to you, it's not to like teach you a lesson in a negative way or to like make you pay for something. You know, karma's not a bitch, as they say. Karma is an energy boomerang, and that's it. So the more you can forget about what might be out there, what might be coming, and that brings about the worry and anxiety, the more you can just focus on connection to earth, understanding that connection with earth gives you this deep grounding feeling that makes you unshakable. When you can just trust in that feeling and trust that even if a negative event does happen to you, you're going to be okay because you're open to learning what the lesson is. Everything is a lesson, but don't think of it as like a negative, like a punishment. So if a negative event does happen to you, it's just a lesson. Just figure out what the lesson is and learn it. That's it. You don't have to suffer. And you don't have to constantly worry about what's coming. You can live in this powerful feeling of, I am absolutely safe and protected all the time, and the best thing ever is always happening to me. Even if I don't really see it right now, I know it is. And your life will completely change. So I need you to know how safe and protected and loved you are. As long as you claim it, it will be so. So that is my trick for you. Again, if you want to join us in the membership, click the link below. If you want to book a service, kind of figure out what's going on inside you, I can give you a little more direction. That's again in another link below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.